Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well. So I want to do a reading on confessions from your DM or your divine masculine. I feel like a lot of you guys have broken up with your divine masculine, twin flame soulmate connection, and you have not gotten clarity on what really went down in the relationship. And a lot of you are looking for answers. A lot of you are looking for that truth and clarity, and you're wanting to know exactly what is going on right now with them and what exactly happened in the relationship that you guys were in when you were together. I feel like a lot of you are in separation, a lot of you are in no communication, and it's been playing on your mind over and over again. You know, could I have done things differently? You know, was I at fault? I mean, it's kind of like a second guessing and a blame thing is what I'm seeing here, but I'm here to tell you that everything that you went through with this person, it was for a reason. This person had to learn lessons. You had to learn lessons. And I feel like once you both have learned the lessons that you needed to learn, that's when you guys are going to come back into union. So we're going to take a look and see what is he wanting to say to you right now about everything that happened in the relationship. How does he feel about you? Is he still thinking about you? And what are the next steps between you two? Because I feel like a lot of you have not gotten that truth and clarity that you have been so wanting. I feel like a lot of you, your relationship has ended abruptly. I feel like a lot of you have just walked away because this relationship was going nowhere. This relationship was stagnant. And you was just trying to figure this person out. They wouldn't divulge any information as far as, you know, where you guys stand. You knew that there was something not right in the relationship, but they weren't giving you the truth and clarity that you deserve. So we're going to take a look into all that and see where they are right now. This video will have an extended version. You can purchase the extended version in the description box below. We are going to go deeper into the situation after the cards are laid out, and go in and see what the outcome of the situation is going to be. And is it worth salvaging? Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right in. Confessions from your DM. What are they thinking, feeling? Do they still think about you? And what are the next steps? All right. So we're going to get a few cards from the angel answers. Confessions from the divine masculine. What is the divine masculine thinking and feeling right now at this time? Let's get 3 cards. What is going on with the divine masculine? You have let go. You have if you believe, peaceful resolution. And at the bottom of the deck, you have not the right time. Okay, so this is telling me that this is definitely a separation. You guys are in no communication, because the first card that came out was let go. And that's exactly what you did. You let go of this relationship from your divine masculine because, like I said, there was some hidden secrets. There were lies and deception in this relationship, and you just couldn't deal with it anymore. I feel like you gave this person chances after chances, and they didn't want to change. I felt like you went above and beyond for this person, and you just finally had it, and you had to let go of your divine masculine. I feel like they are hurting. I feel like they are feeling the pain. But at the same time, like I said in the beginning, they have some lessons that they need to learn before you guys can come into union. The next card was if you believe. So with the if you believe card coming out, that's just saying that if you believe that you guys are going to have a second chance, it's up to you. Okay, but like I said, lessons have to be learned here before you guys can come back into union. So a lot of you are praying and meditating. A lot of you are healing. A lot of you have moved on or are moving on. But it's saying if you believe that this union that you guys have together is strong, that it will work out, because the next card that came out was peaceful resolution. So it's saying once this person has learned what they needed to learn, there will be a peaceful resolution, there will be a union, and there will be a coming back together for a second chance. And then for others of you, the last card that was at the bottom of the deck, it says not the right time. And absolutely, it's not the right time for you guys to come back into union because those lessons have not been learned yet. The lessons could have been learned on your part, but your divine masculine is still going through some things. They're working on some things. They're working on themselves. And until they do that, that's when you'll have the peaceful resolution. And then you have the yes card. Wow, you have actually 2 yes cards back to back, guys. I have never seen that. You have 2 yes cards back to back. So that's telling me that you guys had a very strong bond. Look, and then you have the success card. Wow. How beautiful is that? 2 yeses in success. So that's telling me that you guys had a very strong bond, possibly a twin flame soulmate connection here. And, you know, it's just some kinks that you guys need to work out. That's what I'm seeing. And the divine masculine, I feel like they are in the hermit mode. They are doing some self-introspection and they're getting their lives back on track, slowly but surely. But right now, it's not the right time because they are still learning their lessons. All right? Let's get some messages from the romance angels. What other messages do you have regarding the divine masculine at this time? How beautiful is that? I had 2 yes cards and a success card. So I feel like even though you guys are in separation and no communication right now, that this union does have a chance to repair itself, okay? But those lessons have to be learned, and I feel like one of you is far ahead of the game as far as knowing what you want, as far as, you know, seeing that this person is the divine one or your divine one, but this person is still having lessons to learn because they haven't awakened yet, is what I'm getting here. So until they have awakened, this connection is not going to get back on track. But as you can see here with the If You Believe card, this person looks very angelic, okay? And I feel like this is your divine masculine in that meditative state, just thinking, hoping, praying that you guys will get back together, because I do feel like there's a lot of love here. And like I said earlier, it's a strong bond, and you guys had really good chemistry here. But there was third-party interference. Third party can also mean substance abuse. Third party can mean another person. Third party can mean something got in the way of this union to where it couldn't get off the ground. Something got in the way that broke you guys up, okay? And you're looking for the answers today. Some of you already know what that is. Some of you have hunches, but some of you do not have concrete evidence of what happened. So what else do you have for what the divine masculine is going through right now? What should the collective know? But it's saying if you believe, there will be a peaceful resolution. Okay, and for some of you, it's not the right time. And that's why you let go of the situation. So with the Romance Angels card that came out, it says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yup, free yourself. And remember, you had the let go card. So you are freeing yourself from this connection until this person can show you that they want a true, stable, committed relationship. The next card is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like with the playfulness card here, I feel like this is how you guys were in your relationship. It was very playful. It was very fun. It was very loving. But something interfered in your relationship to where you guys are in no communication and in separation at this time. The next card that came out was children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be the third party interference is children. This person could have had a karmic partner, and your divine masculine could have had kids with this person, and the interference is children, okay? I also feel like your divine masculine could have had some childhood issues, some childhood wounds that needed to be cleared up. And that's why this relationship was so stagnant, was because they were trying to overcome some childhood issues or some childhood wounds. It could have been that this person's parents divorced. It could have been an absent parent. A parent wasn't around. It could have been a single family home. Okay, it could have been some abuse here, some neglect, but children could definitely be the interference or the third party situation here with you and your divine masculine. The next card that came out was you deserve love. You are lovable. And I feel like this card coming out, collective, that you know your self-worth. Like I said, one of you are more spiritual and more awakened than the other, and I feel like it's you, and it's, you know, you put your foot down here and you're saying that you deserve love. You know your self-worth. You have let go of the situation, and you have moved on because you know that you are lovable. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck it says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of you could very well either be in a new connection or new love is on the way for you, because you have let go of that situation, because you know you deserve better. You know you deserve love. You deserve love, and you know that there is someone out there that's going to treat you right and give you that stability and commitment that you are looking for. And at the bottom of the deck, you also have soulmate. So this person that you were with is your soulmate, your divine masculine. Okay, it says yes, this is your soulmate. So that's why you had that strong bond. That's why you have that attraction to each other, okay, because this was your soulmate. Okay, but I feel like a lot of you are moving on to new love here, because your divine masculine is not at a place right now where he is ready to commit or ready to you know, give you the love that you deserve. And then the last card, it says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that's exactly what you're doing. I feel like you have been on a roller coaster ride with your divine masculine. It was an up and down situation. It was an in and out. It was one person chasing after the other. It was just very wishy-washy, back and forth, stagnant. And I feel like you have given this person chances after chances, and they didn't want to change. So now that you have put your foot down, you know, you freed yourself from this relationship, you let it go, and you know your self-worth. You're looking for some of you, you are looking for new love because you are fed up of this situation right here. All right, so now we're going to go into some Island Time Wellness cards and see what's going on with your divine masculine. So yeah, you guys were very attracted to each other. There was a lot of love here, but one person was more giving in this relationship than the other, and I feel like it's you, divine feminines. I feel like you were more giving in this relationship. It was one-sided. This person could have well be a narcissist. It was all about them. And, you know, like I said, you put your foot down, you let go, and you freed yourself from this connection once and for all. I feel like you told this person that, you know, you finally had it. You're tired of waiting around, and that you're not a fucking doormat. That's what I'm seeing here. Because this person did take you for granted and did take advantage of you in this situation. But I do feel like they had childhood issues, childhood wounds, and children can be a factor in your relationship here. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Okay, so there is definitely an ending to this relationship, like I said in the beginning, because you have the Grim Reaper. It says this relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. The Grim Reaper. Okay, this relationship is over. Grow and transform your life. The next card says date. Meeting someone new. Dating. Get back out there. Plan, set a date. Yep, and that's where the new love card came in at. Date. So some of you are looking into finding new love. Some of you are probably dating right now. So yeah, that's where the new love comes in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. If not, they're on the way. The next card says, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and want to date. So yes. So the person that you are going to meet is going to be very much into you, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to have fun, and the playfulness card came out as well. And I feel like that's you guys. You're going to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So yeah, a lot of you are wanting to get back out there on the dating scene. You're wanting to find that wholesome relationship, and you're wanting to move on from this soulmate connection that you had with your divine masculine. But for others of you, I feel like you are wanting to work it out, and you're going to give it a second chance. We're going to get some tarot in a minute. The next card is the Chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Yup, what did I just say? I said this part, and remember when I said there's a runner and a chaser in this relationship? It was a back and forth, wishy-washy, one-sided. Someone was a chaser, someone was the runner. Okay, so yeah, this person was running away from you, and you were chasing after them. Okay, and it's saying that this person has a codependent relationship. Either this relationship was codependent, or the relationship that they are in with the karmic is a codependent relationship. I also feel like there's addictions here as well. But at the bottom of the card here, it says fear of abandonment issues. And remember what I said about the children card, that this person has a fear. Something went down in their childhood where they feel abandoned, okay? And that's why this relationship couldn't get off the ground. They are scared to get close to people because they do not want to feel rejected. They do not want to feel abandoned here, okay? And guess what was at the bottom of the deck, y'all? You got the soulmate card twice. It says soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So this card came out freaking twice. So there is no denying this bond. You got the soulmate card here, and then you got the soulmate card in the romance angels. So wow, double confirmation. This is why you guys kept seeing the synchronicities. This is why you couldn't let go of your divine masculine. This is why the bond was so strong, was because you guys had a soul contract. You guys are twin flame soulmate. Okay? You have talking at the bottom of the deck. It says interested, conversing more, awaiting messages. Awaiting messages arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. So with the talking card that came out here, this is telling me that your divine masculine is wanting to reach out. They're wanting to text you. They're wanting to call you. And they're just wanting to talk. I feel like they miss you. And they're wanting to come back in for a second chance, reconciliation. The next card, it says keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stands. So yeah, this is where the third party situation came in. This is the interference in this relationship here, was a third party situations. Your divine masculine had many options, and I felt like for a lot of you, it was a string along relationship here. You know, they would give you just enough to make you stay. It was like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But you finally wisened up here, and you finally just left this relationship and said that, you know your worth, and you're not going to tolerate this bullshit. And the last card I'm going to read for you guys, actually I'm going to do, ooh, wow, these are so good. Wow, okay, I guess I'm going to read all 4 of them. It says boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure. Yeah, so you're taking the fucking boat and you're moving on from this situation because you are done, you're tired, and you're fed up. Then you have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So yeah, you keep replaying events over and over in your head. It's like woulda, shoulda, coulda. Could I have done something differently? You know, was it my fault? It was kind of like a blame game type thing, but you keep overthinking this situation over and over again. And partly it's because you guys are twin flame soulmate. Y'all have that strong bond. Y'all have that connection. Y'all have that telepathic communication going on here. Okay? Like I said, you guys are seeing the numbers 1111. You're seeing this person's name. Okay? You're hearing songs. You're seeing feathers. Okay? Because this person was your twin flame soulmate. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. And that's you guys, heartbroken. I also feel like this is the divine masculine as well. I feel like both of you are heartbroken at this time because they knew they fucked up this relationship. They knew that they hurt you, okay, with these third-party situations here. but they're definitely feeling heartbroken. Whatever you're feeling, I feel like they're feeling too. They are constantly replaying events here with the cassette card, constantly playing events over and over in their mind about what they could have done differently. They're sorry that they hurt you, and they're wanting a second chance. And then the last card I'm going to read for you guys is ascending, and it says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yup. So ascending. So your divine masculine, for some of you, is preparing for union, is wanting that second chance with you. Okay, they're wanting a do-over. So I'm gonna get some tarot cards on here, and let's see what else is going on. But yeah, they're definitely wanting a reconciliation. They're wanting a second chance, wanting to come into union with you because they knew that they hurt you. They knew that they betrayed you with these third-party situations. All right, let's get a couple cards on the divine masculine. What are the messages? Does the divine masculine, what are the confessions does the divine masculine want to tell the divine feminine or the collective here? What are the messages? What are the confessions? Don't forget that this video will have an extended version. We're going to go deeper into this situation. We're going to see how they're going to act when they come back in, when they're going to come back in, and how it's all going to play out in the extended reading. If you guys would like to purchase that, it's in the description box below. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the bell for future notifications. If you guys want a personal reading, all that's in the description box below as well. So what are the other confessions that the divine masculine was hiding from the divine feminine? What should they know? What do they want to tell them? Let's get 3 cards. Okay, so let's start with the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. So that's telling me that they're wanting to tell you that they did cheat. Okay, the Knight of Wands is a player card. It's also saying that they're wanting to come in with communication to work it out. All right, the first card that came out was Justice. So for some of your divine masculines, they were married and now they are in separation and or getting a divorce here with the Justice card. I did another reading. It was Twin Flame Soulmate in Separation or something like that. And a lot of these cards are similar. The Justice card came out as well. So I feel like some truths and clarity has came out in this relationship. You found some things out, what was really going on. But I also feel like with the Justice card being here, if your divine masculine is married, that relationship is not working out. There's a divorce on the horizon and definitely a separation. And then the Page of Wands, yep, they're wanting to come in with a message here. They're wanting to come in to talk. They're wanting to come in to repair the situation. Remember, you have the Ascending card. Okay, they're wanting a second chance. They're preparing for union. They're wanting a new phase. Okay, and then with the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is how they see you. They think that you're beautiful. They think that you got it going on. They think that you have your shit together. They know that you can't be messed with. They know that you are fed up and you are done and you are tired. And, you know, they're either going to have to come to you with the damn truth or keep it moving. They're either going to have to come to you with the truth or keep it moving is what you're telling yourself here. Because I feel like with the Queen of Cups, this was at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that you were very loving, you were very loyal, that you wore your heart on your sleeve, and that you were in love with the divine masculine. And they hurt you here with the Eight of Swords. They hurt you here with the Eight of Swords. You know, they were second guessing the relationship. They were in denial about the twin flame soulmate connection. Okay, and that's why they were running away. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is them coming in wanting a solid, committed relationship with you. Also with the Ace of Pentacles being here, this could be an engagement card. So they're wanting union. They're wanting to take this relationship to the next level. And the last card that I'm going to read for you, as far as the tarot is concerned, is the Magician. So yeah, they're manifesting you. They're manifesting you back. They are up at night. They're thinking about this situation over and over again. And I feel like they're still healing and they're still, you know, learning from the mistakes that happened in this relationship here. but they are definitely mourning the loss of you and they're wanting to come back in. Let's get a few cards from my deck. Let's see how they're feeling, what their thoughts are, what they want to confess to you right now before we go into the extended reading. What other confessions or messages does the Divine Masculine want to tell the Divine Feminine? Wow, this is a beautiful reading. And, you know, it's saying to stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this goes for the people who are wanting to be totally out of this relationship. It's saying stay optimistic about your love life because you do have new love coming in if you want it. And then for others of you, it's saying that if you are wanting to work this situation out, it's saying to wait. Okay, this was the card at the bottom of the deck. It's saying to wait, that there will be a peaceful resolution, but your Divine Masculine is still healing and, you know, learning his lessons here. I feel like you came into this relationship and you shook his ass up. You taught him lessons, you know, because you are the Queen of Wands. Okay, you are the Queen of Wands. They see your beauty, they see your abundance, and they know that, you know, you're like, no, you're an extraordinary person. Like, you're not the same people that they're used to dating. It's like there's something different about you. Okay, he is attracted to you. Okay, I feel like you guys are also opposites of each other. I feel like, you know, that's what the attraction is as well. I feel like for a lot of you, because it says your soulmate may differ. Your soulmate can differ from, you know, what you usually date here. Okay, and I feel like you guys are opposites of each other. I feel like, you know, this is someone that you never normally dated, but you guys fell for each other is what I'm getting here. But yeah, they're definitely your soulmate. So let's get some messages from your Divine Masculine. What other confessions do they want to say to you right now? But I do feel like there's true love here. But for some of you, it's irreparable. And then for others of you, you love this person so much that you want to work it out. So the decision is up to you guys. Let's get 6 cards. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. Everything I have been saying is right here. Okay, so flowers came out. So they're wanting to come towards you with a gift. Okay, some of them could be sending you flowers at the job, flowers at your workplace, but they're wanting to send you a gift. Blockage came out, and this, you know, we already established this in the beginning that there was some kind of interference. And guess what came out, guys? Guess what came out? Third party situation. I can't make this shit up. Third party situation came out. That's the block. Look, and the blockage is right in the middle. Right in the middle here. Third party situation. And third party situation could be the karmic, or if it's not the karmic, it's someone else. The next card was second chances. That's what I've been saying this whole time, that they're wanting a second chance. Okay? They're wanting to come back in. They're manifesting it with the Magician. Okay? And then the next card that came out, I can't sleep at night and I have cried many nights. So like I said, they've been up at night thinking about you, reminiscing about you, trying to figure out how to make it right, wanting to come back, wanting that second chance. And then the last card says, you did nothing wrong. It's all my fault. Exactly. They know that you didn't do anything wrong. They know that it was all their fault. Okay. And then the card at the bottom of the deck says dreams. Okay, so they're dreaming about you. This is where the twin flame soulmate card or union comes in. They're dreaming about you, having vivid dreams about you. You guys are having that telepathic communication. You guys are seeing the synchronicities. And the last card, ooh, oh my God, what did I just say? Wow, okay, so it says, first, let me read this first card. It says, I want to see you so bad. Yes, they miss you, they love you, they're wanting to see you, they're wanting to come back in. And guess what? It says, our connection is so deep. I see the synchronicities. So this is a confirmation that this is a twin flame soulmate connection. I can't make this shit up. And oh my gosh, again, I know we are twin flame soulmate. What the? Oh my gosh. I know we are twin flame soulmates. So yeah, that's why they were running. I feel so guilty for the way I treated you. Yes, that's why they were running from this connection, because it was so strong. They have never felt like this about anyone else before. Can we start over? I want to take you out on a real date. Yep, they want to start over. They want to come in for a second chance. They're wanting to send you flowers. And the last card that I want to read for you guys, it says, I'm working on things behind the scenes. So yeah, they're working on things behind the scenes. They're wanting reconciliation with you, and they're wanting to come back in. So we're going to take this to the extended reading, and we're going to go deeper into this situation and see when they're going to be coming back towards you, if they're going to be coming back right, and should you take them back. All right, so if you guys would like to purchase that, it's in the description box below. I will see you guys in a minute. Have an amazing day. Peace, love, and blessings.